Hi everyone, and I know what you must be thinking. Why is Baby Yoda facing backwards? I honestly have no idea why Baby Yoda is turning backwards. He's been a little bit frustrated today. He's a bit angry, so we're just gonna turn him around. I know he'll regret not watching this James Bond movie. There, you better now? You better? You okay? Yeah, okay. We're both really excited to get into this next James Bond movie. And if you can't tell, I'm a little nasally today. I'm kind of at the end of this extreme allergy plague that has plagued me for the last 5 days. I was almost unable to watch a reaction. I've only made one video in the past 5 days. I was hoping to make 3 videos since I've only made one because my allergies were so bad. And today has been perfect up until I sat down to record this video, and all of a sudden my nose was like, nope, you're just gonna have unable to breathe. You're just gonna be unable to breathe. That's what my nose said as I sat down today. So that is what this video might consist of, just kind of a nasally sound. So I'm very sorry about that, but I'm really excited to get into For Your Eyes Only. I was teased for this movie after The Spy Who Loved Me. This movie has been on my mind for a while because I thought it was the one after The Spy Who Loved Me, but then it turned out to be Moonraker because Star Wars had come out and they wanted the whole space stuff, which was fine. I enjoyed Moonraker. It wasn't my favorite, but it wasn't my least favorite. But I am really excited for Your Eyes Only as well. I don't really know anything about this movie at all. I just the title has been on my mind for a while, so I'm finally excited to be able to watch it. And before we get into this reaction, let me do the lighting. So let me turn the light and we decide what color it should be. Boop! Nice. Okay, so the lighting today, I'm just gonna be going red because For Your Eyes Only, there's a huge red square underneath the woman standing there, she has her legs spread, and then just a huge red square that's a third of the poster. So I'm gonna go red because it seems like red is a dominant color in this movie. And if you'd like to check out more of my reactions, you can head over to my Patreon, where I have uncut reactions to many of the movies I watch on YouTube, as well as early access reactions to my movies that come out 1 week early. There are also 2 exclusive Patreon movies a month that you guys on Patreon get to choose, so thank you so much if you check it out. Now let's get back to the video. Okay guys, this video is For Your Eyes Only. I hope you enjoy my reaction to the next James Bond film, For Your Eyes Only. Da, 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 da. Oh, listen! Oh my god, this is so epic. Wow, that was the most epic of the gun barrel sequences so far in terms of music. Who's he visiting? Is it his wife? Yeah, okay, well, not really a yeah, because she died and that was really sad, but yeah at the same time, you know? I don't trust this helicopter for a second. Blofeld? Is he back? Is Blofeld back? Oh, Blofeld's back. Blofeld. I didn't know we were gonna get Spectre in this one. That makes me even more excited. I've missed Spectre. Whoa, that's actually a cool stunt. James, what is your plan? You don't have a parachute.
It's a long way down.
That's so sick though. That man is actually on the side of a helicopter. This wide of a man actually on the side of a helicopter. This guy's crazy.
But the end cannot be far away.
Oh, Blofeld didn't think that cutting the wires would stop him. Wow. Oh yeah. Oh my god. It's like he's chasing this old senior man.
Mr. Bond!
Okay, so Blofeld is dead. There's no way he survived that. But I think this is the 80s, right? This is the 80s now for James Bond. I really like the 80s synth at the start. This is the first time in the intro where we've had the singer on screen. Bill Conti. No way Bill Conti does a Bond soundtrack. There is no way. This better be epic. New director, John Glen. Let's see what you got. What? Secret room? Do I trust this guy? Why are we focused on him so much?
What the devil's going on here? We have an unidentified object closing fast.
What is that? A mine? That looks like a mine. You guys are about to explode! Whoa! That's a big explosion. Come on, come on, grab it, grab it, grab it! Oh man. You can't just cut during the most epic part.
How deep is the water there?
Not deep enough, I'm afraid.
Not deep enough for the camera zoom.
But our usual friend in Greece.
James Bond, James Bond, James Bond, usual friend.
Down you go, go on.
Down you go.
Okay, picture parent, dad, I think.
Thank you, darling.
Hello, Daddy.
Welcome home.
Called it.
That's for you. Pistachios for Max.
Honestly, I would be so okay if someone gave me pistachios. Love those things. Oh no, it's gonna crash into you guys. Watch out. You're about to be played food. Oh, wait, no. See, the sad part about this scene wasn't that her parents probably died. It's that all those pots got broken. Because I don't care about her parents. I don't know who she is. Like, I'm sorry, I just don't. But those pots, probably expensive, worth something. For your eyes only. I wonder if there's gonna be money penny, money penny. I wonder if there's gonna be a focus on eyes in this movie.
As M's away.
M's away? M's away?
Ah, there you are.
Is it because he just didn't want to come back, or is he gonna be back in the next movie? I hope he is.
Archaeologist to secretly locate the wreck. Before he could send in his report, he and his wife were killed. But
Oh, okay.
is at a villa near Madrid. Isolate him and apply the necessary pressure to find out who hired him.
For your eyes only. Okay. Who is this woman? Oh. I thought that was James Bond that she just went up to and started making out with him. Like, you don't even know this man. You don't even know James Bond. But it turns out it isn't James Bond. Yeah, who are you? Ah! Okay, just the guards.
To kill or be killed. Take it.
I have a license to be killed. Officer, I swear I have a license to be killed. Why did that guy just decide to belly flop? Why? Out of anything. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's dead. Oh, good. Good riddance. Oh, by an arrow? Who do we have? Hawkeye? Oh, nice. The score by Bill Conti. Who is this woman? Is it a woman? Yeah, it is. Oh, it's... Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I was gonna say, the score by Bill Conti, really exciting and just energetic, you know? It's so good. I'd say that's a little bit overkill. Honestly, you're probably better just walking than going in that car. Oh no, not the ladder guy. No, not the ladder guy. Oh man. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at this place. Joke's on them. James Bond wanted to be rolled down the hill. Oh, that was sick. Oh, hey. That was so cool. The way he kind of swerved in between the two cars as well when he hit the brakes.
Hold tight.
Oh, that was sick. That was sick. It was actually a really fun car chase. I think it's Bill Conti's score that's really doing it. At least they found free parking. You know, no one's gonna charge you for being in a tree.
You're English, but I'm half Greek.
Mmm.
Always avenged their loved ones. I must go.
I like her set on a vengeance story. We haven't had a Bond girl who has been out for blood, have we?
Mister?
The what now? The identigraph? Q, come on, come on. Ah, let's go, Q.
Stinging in the rain.
That's not funny, 007.
It is Q. Come on, it is. That's a nice car, though. That's a nice car.
No. Nose?
Yeah.
Not a
Yeah, about that big. That big. Yeah, he's Pinocchio.
Steel rimmed.
Yep.
Octagonal.
Octagonal.
How did James Bond get so much information from just seeing a man from afar?
I'll leave you to lock up. Let me out, will you?
Hey, we have the mountains. Maybe I'll have another ski chase. There are skis in the back of his car. Oh, another ski chase would be fantastic.
Luigi.
I presume London's briefed you?
Where's Mario, Luigi?
My
Oh.
protege. A sure
Okay.
winner.
I thought daughter, maybe.
Phoebe wants to know if you would escort her, Mr. Bond. I would feel better.
That's a very weird request.
And against the communists. After that, he took a different path.
Yeah, sounds like it. It really sounds like he took a pretty bad path.
If I get any more information, I will call Ferrara.
Shake his hand, shake his hand. What the heck? Mmm. Motorcycle chase. Motorcycle chase. Motorcycle ski chase. That would be cool. Oh my god, they have like spikes on their tires too.
I'll pick them up later.
It's both grip on the snow, but if you run someone over, boom, 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 stab them. Oh, oh. You like flowers? I hope you ain't allergic, son.
Send them to the funeral, will you?
Send them to the funeral. That was a good one. That was a good line.
Telegram.
What telegram?
It said you found a man and to meet you here.
He never sent a telegram. No, 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 no.
Driver, stop.
Vai avanti.
Presto!
He's getting so many conflicted
Willing to look at.
instructions. I feel so bad for him.
It's something of vital interest to both our countries.
More important than my parents.
Yeah, definitely more important than your parents. Who is this? Oh my god.
You get in here.
One of the porters is a fan.
She's an absolute menace.
You get your clothes on. I'll buy you an ice cream.
I love it. I love it.
Breath control.
Yes, well, you can't lose.
Oh, she really can't. She really can't. Yes, we're on the slopes. You know what that means? Ski fight. Ski fight. Don't. They're racing. They're racing. Don't talk to him while they're racing.
Well, will you come and say goodbye to me at the practice rink later?
No.
Miss James, we're going back to Greece.
No. Sorry. Oh. Oh. He's actually not a biathlete. Oh, the plot twist is the plot has thickened like thick gravy over here. Oh, you suck. How did you used to be so good? Ugh. Yeah, go while you. Oh, okay. No poles, I guess. Oh my god, that was so cool. Woo! Wow. Oh, you suck. You're so bad. Okay. Safe for now. Safe for now. No, unsafe. 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 Wait, that looks like, what's his face? The dad Lannister in Game of Thrones. Was that a dove? Oh yeah, they said doves earlier, didn't they? Push him, push him. Oh. But if Bond jumps, he's just gonna get sniped in the air, isn't he? Oh! sick. Oh! You can't catch James. You can't catch James. Oh my god, that is such an epic shot with the mountains in the background as well. Wow, that's actually a crazy stunt. Riding a motorcycle through a crowd of people skiing. And then you also just have epic music in the background. Oh, yes, Bill Conti, yes. Oh, not the food, not the food. Oh, not the table. Oh, and the fence, not the fence. Oh, not the old man's face. Oh, yes, good idea. Oh, decapitation. Oh my god, James Bond is the bobsled. You know, I've always called him Bobsled Bond. No, I haven't. That's a lie. Can you imagine just seeing a guy skiing behind you? That'd be crazy. Oh! Oh, on the roof. Into the... Oh!
Won't take long, Luigi. Don't play with any of the switches, will you? Right.
This one also has a burglar alarm. James Bond looks like a hockey coach right now. Oh, these hockey guys are bad. These hockey guys are bad. Oh, wow. Golazo! Oh my god, please Zamboni him to death. I can't believe the guy just ran into a Zamboni, the slowest vehicle in all of existence. No, Luigi, are you dead? Oh, Luigi! I love Luigi. Oh, those are so good. Those are so good. I love those fruits.
I'm meeting a man tonight at the casino who may give us a lead.
Okay, okay.
If you play the odds.
James never plays the odds. Oh my days.
For my palate, I prefer the Teotaki aspirant.
Taxi.
So knowledgeable in the ways of alcohol.
Expensive mistress. She sometimes shills for the house. If she bets, it's with other people's
What?
money.
What was I supposed to see there? I was looking at his rings, but I didn't see anything of note. Why did it zoom in?
Just tell me where he is.
He's good. He's good, alright.
This may be a trap.
If you
Oh.
play the odds.
So she's... he doesn't play the odds.
I'll play
So she's just faking it. I was like, he didn't say anything. He literally sat down and she just went off.
Why not?
I love it. I love it. Hello.
I adore grateful men.
No, this is a trap. She probably has poison lipstick or something.
I'm a night person. I've champagne and oysters in the fridge. Why not come in for a bite?
You know you're rich when you got champagne and oysters in the fridge.
Have I ever?
No, this is all a ruse. This is all a ruse. Oh, you're spilling on the sheets. You're spilling on the sheets. My mom would throw a fit if she saw that.
Go to breakfast.
Oh, it looks like someone's going to be taking that car to the afterlife, if you know what I mean. It's okay, use her as a speed bump. James Bond, sacrifice her so you can escape. Now she's gonna get run over because James Bond isn't there. Oh, see you later, alligator. Zigzag, Lisa. Zigzag, zigzag. Oh, she's dead. Goodbye. Oh. Hawkeye, arrow girl, arrow girl, arrow girl. Oh my god, they're coming out of the water too? What the heck is happening?
He's the one with the powerful connections. Locke works for him, not for me.
Interesting.
Agent to do his dirty work for him.
Okay, do I trust this guy? Do I trust him? No. But I want him to be saying the truth.
Let us drink to that.
I'll wait till tomorrow.
Okay, come on. If you're gonna be good friends, you have to start out well as well, James Bond. Come on. Oh, get knifed in the heart. Wow. This guy's going full Rambo with the 2 machine guns. That's the sound of a machine gun. Oh my god, roll him over, roll him over. Flatten him like a pancake. There we go. There we go. He's been rolled out like cookie dough. I made cookies. I actually made cookies last night. We tried to make Ryan Gosling because we were watching La La Land. There should be a picture on screen right now. It looks pretty good. I'd say it looks pretty accurate to Ryan Gosling. Stop eating pistachios. Oh my god, they're just smushing everyone. It's Pancake City in here. Come on, explode him. The man made the mistake of trying to pick it up. Oh! Oh! That was such a cool explosion. I hope James Bond's been working on his cardio, because that's a lot of stairs. Oh, I love the cuts though. I love the editing here. Oh, nice. Nice. That's such an epic shot. That was so cool. Yo, he did not have a head for heights. Oh man, now he's dead on the rocks. I love the music. Bill Conti hitting me in the heartstrings. Why did she take her oxygen off? That makes no sense to me.
3 days later, he sighted a wreck in the same area.
It was probably himself. He saw himself in the mirror and he's like, wow, I'm a wreck. I love Submarine Bond so much. Oh yeah.
We have a visitor below.
Oh no, not these guys. I really like the look of the suits. I think they're really cool. Oh, imagine Jaws is holding on to that shark, you know? He's become the king of the sharks. I want Jaws back. Give us more Jaws.
Strut time is set at 1 minute. For some reason, the lever wasn't pulled.
Why would you set it for 1 minute? Just set it for 0. I mean, you'll probably die if it destructs, I guess, but still, set it for 0. Who is this? It's like a horror movie now. It's like Michael Myers underwater. Even like his music sounds like the Jaws music. Oh my god, it's a giant disco ball, man. It literally does not look effective at all. That looks like the slowest moving suit I've ever seen in my life. It's like a marshmallow and a disco ball had a child. Oh, nice.
I won't make it.
We both will.
This guy's definitely not making it. Okay, that's not gonna do anything. It would be so easy to lift in the water. Everything's easy to lift underwater. See you later, alligator. Whoa, that was so cool. See how he like exploded inside his suit first and then outside. That was really awesome. Lydia, I know you couldn't breathe very well, but James Bond's leg was literally ripped open by a metallic arm. Is this an evil submarine? Guys, you may want to look out the window. Oh man, what the heck is this? He's coming for the glass. He has a drill. Guys, you gotta get out of here. Oh yeah, stuck him in the hole, stick him in the hole, stick him in the hole. That's what she said.
James, it's 5,000 years old.
Well, it's underwater. No one's gonna see it anyways. No, it's Mr. Green Shirt Man. That guy was on the other boat, wasn't he?
I never go back on a deal. It would be bad for my reputation.
Why not just shoot them? Why not just shoot them? Why are you doing it like this? Why are you slicing them up?
I didn't think it would end like this.
We're not dead yet.
Yeah, so true. You'll be dead in like 5 minutes, but not yet. Oh my god, this is actually insane torture. 1, you're over this stuff that's probably gonna cut you if you touch it. Yeah, like that. And then 2, you're basically getting waterboarded at the same time. Oh my god, what if they just hit this shark? Like, boom! Well, I want them to just smack into a shark, you know, that'd be really funny. Nice. Oh my god. They really just went for his groin first. They're like, we don't want you to have kids, and now we're gonna eat you as well. Oh, the oxygen tank. Is this why she left it behind, just in case? That is so genius. If she just left it there by accident, then lucky.
Father, for I have sinned.
That's putting it mildly.
Oh, yeah.
My friend, I've been studying this place for years for just such an occasion.
That is so beautiful. Is that an actual place in the world?
Brought more of my people.
James is counting on surprise.
But we are only 5 men.
And 1 woman.
And plus James Bond counts as like 20 dudes, at least. Someone is falling off that cliff, and I'm very excited for it. Whoa, that's awesome. Is that someone actually climbing like that high up a mountain as well? Whoa! Ah! Oh my god, that was too silent. That was too silent. Stop eating pistachios, dude. Not the time. Honestly, like, the effects and stuff look pretty decent for this rock climbing segment. And this is probably just a real dude, for the most part, climbing the mountain. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Someone actually did that. Someone actually did that. That would be terrifying. And they're just hanging up there. No, don't do this. Don't do this. Knock off Keanu Reeves. Stop doing this right now, please. Oh my god. Oh my god. When it cuts to the wide of someone actually like falling the distance, you can see everything underneath, like how high up this guy actually is. It's a crazy stunt. Yes. Ah, yes. Knife to meet you, sir. Oh, wow. He's really fallen. Why did he sound like a jumbo jet when he hit the ground? Oh my god, that sequence was so intense, and I think it was partly the lack of music, you know, just the silence, just the sound of the wind over the rocks and stuff like that. Oh, so good. That was so good. James Bond needs to rock climb more. I don't know if I trust that basket. Oh no, this guy's gonna come. Imagine just like a strong wind. Boom! Everyone's falling off. Boom! You're all dead. James Bond is so good. He's so smart. Ah, yes! Shot in the heart, but you're too late. That's what they were singing when he got shot in the heart with the arrow.
Let's go. He's all right. Leave him.
He's not alright. He got shot by an arrow in the chest. He's not alright. He's definitely going to die. Can you imagine being arrested and you're in your underwear? Oh man, that'd be so sad. Watch out! Watch out! Nice. Nice.
You can go to hell.
Get slapped. Wow. Oh, get decked! Get it? Because he's also on a deck. Oh, not the art. Yes! Oh my god, she's been slapped twice in like 3 minutes. Oh my god, he just ripped brick out of the wall. How strong is this guy? Pull him down the stairs, pull him down the stairs. Pants him, do something. Oh, punch him in the face, that's good.
No, Melina. That's not the answer. We'll turn him over.
No, watch out. What's in his pocket?
2 graves.
Oh, now she doesn't have to do it. That's good. That's good. That's good. She's been spared the revenge. And he's gonna throw this off the cliff, right? Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. All of this is for nothing.
Well, seems though BB has a new sponsor.
The wink. The wink. Oh, they finally kissing. Okay. Did they kiss earlier in the movie? I don't remember.
Bond, are you there? Bond!
For your eyes only, darling.
Ah, good use of the line. Good use of the line.
Bond! Have you got man? What's going on? Bond! Bond!
That parrot is evil. And that's the end of the movie? Fair. And that was my reaction to For Your Eyes Only, the 1981 James Bond film starring Roger Moore, Carole Bouquet, Lynn-Holly Johnson, Cassandra Harris, Julian Glover, and Chaim Topol. I enjoyed that movie. I don't think that was my favorite Roger Moore movie by any means, but I don't think it was my least favorite Roger Moore movie. I don't really know actually what my least favorite Roger Moore movie would be, but I think that movie was really interesting in terms of just the tone and the atmosphere of the movie, because with The Spy Who Loved Me and then Moonraker right after, we got these two very big, expansive, epic James Bond movies. You know, Moonraker, there's literally a laser battle in space. In The Spy Who Loved Me, we have this insane inside of a ship battle with hundreds and hundreds of people, explosions flying everywhere. And then we go to For Your Eyes Only after these two massive James Bond movies. We go to For Your Eyes Only, and it's very quiet. Nothing too big happens in this movie. There's no big final explosive like thing, you know, like the space station in Moonraker or the boat in The Spy Who Loved Me. You know, there's no giant explosive ending. The climax of this movie, the third act of this movie, are just 5 guys and the woman, Melina, just infiltrating this village on top of a giant rock. And yes, it's intense, but it's not big, it's not grand, it's not epic, and I was expecting that with this movie, so it kind of, I don't know, it didn't disappoint me, of course, I still enjoyed this movie, but I was expecting this movie to be big, and it was actually quiet. It reminded me of The Man with the Golden Gun, you know, that movie is very quiet, it feels a little bit more grounded, you know, and there's nothing like too big that happens. It's basically just Christopher Lee versus James Bond, and there's some car chases and stuff along the way, and some chases and some fist fights and some cool action moments, but there's nothing big and grand, you know, and like spectacular. Like the movie doesn't feel like an epic like some James Bond movies do. The movie feels very contained and very small scale. Even if it kind of affects the whole world, it still feels very small scale. That's what For Your Eyes Only felt to me. It felt very small scale. And yes, the intelligence, the mission needed to happen in order to probably save the world, or at least save millions of lives. Sure, that is a very big scale and scope mission, you know? But the actual way it was carried out, the way the film handled it, it felt very intimate, it felt very small, and I didn't get the same feeling of grandeur as I got with both The Spy Who Loved Me and Moonraker. So it was kind of a nice little pause, because if Octopussy is very grand, I don't know how grand Octopussy is supposed to be. I'm very excited for that movie, by the way, just because everyone keeps talking about it, just because of the name, and so I'm just very excited because I want to watch that movie, and that's one of the Bond movies I've wanted to watch for a while. But if Octopussy is a very grand movie, then it's going to be like two very big, epic, grand Bond movies, and then For Your Eyes Only, which is very much more of a grounded, kind of slow burn James Bond movie, and then back into like the crazy action of like the funny gadgets and stuff like that. So I don't know, it'd be like a nice little breather if you're going through all the James Bond movies, but I'll have to see what Octopussy is like. But yeah, that's kind of what I thought. This movie was just very grounding. It was kind of a calming presence, you know. It was exciting and it was stressful. There were some great sequences. I loved the rock climbing sequence. The music I thought was great. The skiing sequence I thought was really fun. But there were no moments of kind of pure grandeur as in the last two James Bond movies, and that's just something that I wanted to talk about because I thought that was very interesting. Also, there was no M in this movie, and I was a little sad about that, and they said he was on a break, so I'm hoping he comes back for Octopussy, but if he doesn't, then I'm going to be really sad. I kind of wanted them, if they knew he was going to have one last movie, I was hoping they would like do something to like in memory of M, you know, or like show him like retiring from the Secret Service or something, like give him a really good send-off, as I hope they do with Moneypenny and Q when their time comes to an end, when those actors finally finish their run as those characters. They've been doing it for about 20 years now, so it's been really cool to see them as these characters kind of pop in as almost little cameos. And so when M wasn't in this movie, I was a little sad. I wonder why he wasn't in this movie, and if he comes back in Octopussy, was this just like he had a scheduling conflict or something? And if he doesn't come back in Octopussy in this movie was actually like he just wasn't in this movie because he's not being M, and Moonraker was the last time he was going to be M, I would like to know why that is the case. But yeah, overall I really did enjoy this film. I thought that it had some great intense sequences. I thought Bill Conti's score was really awesome, and it kind of incorporated what I see as the 80s, you know. It was like synthy but also like rocky, like there was like electric guitar sort of Bond theme solo at one point, which was really, really fun. I thought the camera work in this movie was the weakest of all the Bond movies, which I will talk about after I talk about the music and stuff later, but I thought the cinematography, the settings and stuff were really, really good. And again, I thought some of the actual action sequences were really well done, and maybe they weren't filmed in the best of ways, but they were still very tense, especially that rock climbing sequence. Oh, and before I get into the reviews for this movie and then the music and stuff, I've been going on, I usually am talking about the camera work by this point in the review, but I guess I've gone a little bit off script. But before I get into that as well, Blofeld at the start of this movie, very strange that they had him for about 5 minutes and then they just decided to drop him down a chimney pipe, and then boom, Blofeld is probably dead. Like, I feel like, how would he survive that? He was in a chair, he fell down the chimney pipe, and yeah, and then we heard him land, so he's probably dead. Also, it just looks so goofy, like you could tell it was just like this weird mannequin. It's just like super stiff falling in there, and you hear the Blofeld go, ah, you know. It's just, that was just really, really goofy. But we didn't even see his face, so I'm kind of wondering why they chose to put Blofeld in there. Like, it had nothing to do with the story. Usually the openings have something to do with the story, or at least kind of set up the story in even just a little bit of the way. The opening of this movie could have been cut, and For Your Eyes Only would have stayed the exact same. Okay, so getting into the reviews of this movie, and then I'm going to talk about Bill Conti's score, and then I'm going to talk about the camera work and kind of the cinematography, what I liked about it, and what I thought could have been improved, because I thought this was the weakest camera work out of all, I think out of just all of the James Bond movies in general, to be honest with you. Not to say that the stunts were bad or anything, I just think the way that everything was filmed, I'll get into that. But talking about the reviews first, 6.7 out of 10 on IMDb and 72% on Rotten Tomatoes. So it seems like critics enjoy it a little more than audiences. It seems like audiences are kind of mixed on this, a little more positive than negative, but still very mixed. I can understand why. I can understand if you really like this movie. I really like The Man with the Golden Gun. I like this one a little less than The Man with the Golden Gun. I think that's just because Christopher Lee was a really fun villain in that one. He didn't do that much in the movie, but it's Christopher Lee, like he's always going to be fun. But if you were like more of like a slow-paced James Bond movie with no like big set pieces or anything, like just kind of smaller set pieces and more intimate James Bond, I think you're going to really enjoy For Your Eyes Only. Bill Conti's score in this movie was really, really good. I loved the rock synth combo for the score. As soon as the opening, like not even the opening credits, like the gun barrel sequence happened, and it's like that new James Bond theme song, and it's synthy and stuff. I just knew I was going to love the score. And then during the opening credits, I saw Bill Conti's name right there, and I was like, you are a god. You are a god. I love Bill Conti so much. He's become one of my favorite composers, especially after watching the Rocky movies and after watching the Karate Kid movies, and he's done some phenomenal work in other movies as well. So seeing him compose this movie and hearing the soundtrack, it was just a lot of fun, and I think it added a lot of good tension and just like fun to the sequence. I think if the score wasn't as good, I don't think I would have liked this movie as much, because I think the camera work definitely let down some of the action sequences, and I think the music was the reason I had as much fun as I did with them. Getting into the camera work now, the thing that I disliked about the camera work was that I thought everything lacked this kinetic energy that makes everything feel kind of energetic and have a purpose, you know what I mean? And this was something that I had an issue with both Moonraker and The Spy Who Loved Me as well. This was something that the big action sequences didn't have an issue with. I forget the director's name, but it was like Lewis or something like that. But the way he directed the big action, like the epic and stuff like that, like it was very cool, and it was very kind of, it was just very grand, and you could feel the grandeur, you could kind of feel the stakes with the grandeur and stuff like that. But the way that he filmed the action, like that was close up, the hand-to-hand fights, the one-on-ones, the 2v2s and stuff like that, I didn't really like it, because even though it was like these wider shots and you could see the whole picture, the camera was very static, and there was no momentum with the camera or anything like that, no little shakes or anything. And so a character would punch, and you would see them punch, but you wouldn't feel the weight of their punch, because the camera wasn't relaying that weight of the punch to the audience, and so it felt very disconnecting, and so you didn't really feel connected to the fight, and it just felt kind of boring and one note, instead of like you were in the fight with James Bond, like feeling the punch, you know? And so those were my issues with The Spy Who Loved Me and Moonraker in terms of the action, and I think this movie had it for both the fist fights, and the issue also were in the bigger stunts as well. Not to say the stunts were bad, and the rock climbing one I think was separate. I think they did a really good job with the rock climbing stunt, but for example, like the submarine fight, for instance, like the submarine fight, it just didn't feel like, it was tense, of course, and you could see it was a tense moment, and the score was making it tense and stuff like that, but just like these big clunky things, the camera just kind of statically sitting there or close up on whatever was happening, like there was no real like tension. It was just, again, just this disconnect. Like I was sitting there watching this unfold, but I wasn't actually in the scene, because the camera didn't feel like it was in the scene. The camera just felt it was like it was floating around separately and stuff like that. And then like the skiing sequence as well, like the skiing sequence I thought was really fun, especially when he was skiing, like, and the motorcycles were back behind him. I thought that was actually filmed really well, because the camera was a lot of the times mounted on the motorcycles, or at least like tracking the motorcycles or tracking James Bond as he was skiing, and so there was a lot of kinetic energy with that, right? There was a lot of movement with the camera. The camera was actually on skis following James Bond, or on the motorcycle following James Bond, and so you could really feel like you were in the sequence. I really liked that. But there were also moments like the ski jump part of the ski chase, for example, where it just didn't really work, because the camera's not going to do that, obviously, and so the camera's just very grounded there, and it's just kind of moving and watching James Bond. But again, there was that disconnect that I had with that sequence. And so some of that ski sequence was very like compelling. It brought me in, it dragged me in, it made me feel like I was skiing with James Bond. And there were other moments where I just kind of felt like I was separate from it and I wasn't really as interested in the chase as maybe the movie wanted me to be, and maybe that I was only a lot more interested in the chase because the score was so good. And yeah, I like those are some issues. They aren't major issues by any means, just because I still really liked this movie. They were just kind of like things that I wish were improved with the film. But I think the rock climbing sequence, I thought that was really, really good, especially because there were so many just really wide angles of this man, whoever this stuntman is, give him a raise or something, but so many wide angles of this guy just dangling off of a cliff on a rope, and especially the shot where he's falling and you actually see him moving and stuff and it's a real person. Like, just really, really incredible stuff, really terrifying stuff when it's a real person doing these stunts, and it just makes you appreciate both stuntmen and just kind of the thing that the character is doing, that James Bond is doing in this instance, even more. The setting of this movie I really enjoyed. I really liked the Greek setting. It was a very different setting than a lot of the other places. Like, we've been to like the equator quite a bit, the Bahamas, like the Caribbean areas. We've been to like Eastern Europe and stuff. We've been to Asia, but we've never really been kind of Mediterranean. At least I don't really remember. And so it was really cool to see like all the architecture and stuff, going underwater, seeing like the 5,000-year-old pillars that James Bond almost knocks over or does knock over. And yeah, it was just very beautiful, like the landscapes, the big wide shots and stuff with the mountains in the background, and then especially like the finale as well, where you're on this giant monastery on a boulder that's super high up and you have this whole landscape around. Like, there are just some really beautiful scenes in this film. And yeah, getting into the cast of this movie, I think I'm only going to talk about Roger Moore and Carole Bouquet. I think everyone else was fine in this movie, but I don't think they did enough or were in the movie enough to warrant me talking about them. I thought the villain of this movie, Julian Glover, was fine, but again, I think he was a pretty weak villain in this movie. He didn't really compel me that much. Carole Bouquet as Melina, I thought she was really fun in this movie, and what I really liked was her revenge story, of course, and like the way that she kind of portrayed herself. She was a very tough. I loved the bow and arrow, or not even the bow and arrow, the crossbow that she had, and I'm kind of wondering if like why she chose crossbow over something else. Maybe they explained it and I just don't remember, but I would like to know why she chose the crossbow over like just a gun. I also really liked her relationship with James Bond, and I don't remember them kissing until the very end, and so that's so cool. I love that James Bond doesn't kiss this girl until the very end of the movie. James Bond in this movie in general, I guess I'll talk about that I'll talk about this when I get to James Bond. So keep this thought in mind. Keep that sentence, the start of that sentence in your mind. I'm going to finish talking about Carole Bouquet first. But Carole Bouquet, I thought she was really good in this movie. I wish she was in this movie a little more, but I thought she was fantastic. I thought her chemistry with James Bond, with Roger Moore, was great. I thought actually she was probably one of my favorite James Bond girls so far, just because she was so tough. I really enjoyed her a lot. And last but not least is Roger Moore as James Bond. I really enjoyed him in this movie. He actually, I think this may be one of my favorite performances of Roger Moore, even though it's not one of my favorite movies. I think it's one of the weaker movies in my opinion. I still think it's one of my favorite Roger Moore performances. He felt way less like just like a horny man in this movie. He wasn't trying to kiss all of the girls. He actually doesn't try to kiss Lynn-Holly Johnson, which was a big surprise to me. And then it takes him a really long time to kiss Carole Bouquet's character as well. So I found that really interesting, and it just seemed like he was seeing Carole Bouquet as a really cool, tough agent first, and then someone he could kiss second. Instead of a lot of the Bond girls, someone he could kiss first, and then information second, if you know what I mean. So I really like the dynamic he had with this Bond girl, with Melina. And I kind of wish that he has this for Octopussy as well, even though I don't think he will. I think this is probably a one-time thing, but I really enjoyed the dynamic he had with the Bond girl and just kind of how he treated the Bond girl in this film. I really enjoyed his character in this one quite a bit, and I really am enjoying Roger Moore's performance as Bond as a whole throughout all of his movies. And yeah, that is my reaction and review to For Your Eyes Only, the 1981 James Bond film. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. Yeah, Roger Moore's coming to an end soon, but the next one is Octopussy. I'm really, really excited for Octopussy, just because one, the name is cool, and two, I have heard people talk about Octopussy, and I think my dad really likes Octopussy as well, so I don't know if it's supposed to be a good one or a bad one. I just know my dad quite likes it, and maybe it's just because of the name. Maybe my dad just likes it because of the name, but yeah. that's kind of all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for my next movie reaction.